Sports. We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, 9 matchups set to go here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Giants ready to go to work on offense, and leading them out, their third-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
2nd and 8 coming up. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to...
I'm playing against the Giants right now.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jones. Now he's flushed out left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A handoff to Barkley. Powers through him. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
I'm not even looking at the
Giants are
ball.
going to have first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Barkley diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Look at the touchdown. Look at that.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow dancing to his left. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. And he's got room. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. Plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out a point. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that'll make it 3rd down. On the draw, this is Barkley. Oh, good move. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run with Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the 38, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Grover Stewart. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Catch made by Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They playing this week against the 49ers.
His kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to get past it.
The Raider offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Running is Jacobs. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher in each of his first 2 seasons. Wouldn't surprise me with enough touches, he could easily crack the 1,500-yard mark.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Under 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards close.
Not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. from the shotgun. Joe Burrow flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket.
Yeah, I see somebody sitting here.
But nowhere to throw it, decided to
I ain't taking no necessary risk unless I need it. You know what I mean?
And his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coach.
But if that running back, if that I'm taking the free safety move.
But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side.
Whoa! Why did he jump? Why did he hurdle? I caught it. I hit triangle, but he hurdled after he caught the bitch.
That one goes for 36
you go ahead, nigga. You tired as hell. Get off my team, nigga.
They're just used to check it down to them.
Sit there, man. Good catch, nigga. Good catch.
They use him to stretch the field, don't they?
They stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and goal from the 1. Burrow going to keep it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Joe Burrow in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Jones looking for Shepard deep. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime with a bit. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Not in my mind.
Now it's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third down, Burrow. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left.
Ah, he fucking drops it down the field, though.
It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The quick feet by Jackson. 36 yards on the punt, but no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I was saying this. I was saying the same. I said the same thing, but I got this shit recorded. I gotta go back and look.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
I think he fell asleep, though.
And it'll be 2nd and goal. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. We'll get an update when we return.
It looked like it knocked you out.
Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now out come the Giants. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Oh, he get the ball. He get the I would chase the other nigga, man. He like
I would. Of 20 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. This is going to be Shepard on the end around.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Watch the chase on broccoli.
From the gun, Jones. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And Gano's kick is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Let's go. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. And now it looks like...
Yeah, but I like... Yeah, I thought about it real well, man.
Passing here, Joe Burrow out to his left. He's airing it out for Williams, and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
Yeah, I caught it, nigga. Don't worry, I am...
Joe Judge, I have to say,
nigga, I caught that shit, man.
To the officials, he's thrown out the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So Joe Judge, he went through a little litigation there, but ultimately his guys win that challenge. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this time now to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Grover Stewart able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can
Man,
retreat
get
out
tired.
from the
I'm throw
pressure.
it in this
But that time, they
defensive-
zeroed in on him and took him
defensive
down
back.
for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
All up in the microphone, man. Like,
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down
my
and
fault. You
long.
probably ain't tired, 'cause you slept over there.
Looking to throw. Jones. Incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Yeah.
The Giants
Tired your
are
ass,
down.
bitch.
They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and final.
We come home with no dinner.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, hell, he caught the touchdown. How the fuck he caught the touchdown?
Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants
Yo,
have a chance to
there's
tie
no way he
things
caught
up
the
as they
touchdown.
trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he caught it with feet in bounds. There 2 people right there. There was no way he caught the football.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. To throw is Jones. That's caught. And he's going to
Yo, they fucking played me. Yo, they played me, dog. They don't.
Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of.
But they ain't winning this game. I'll tell you that, but let's run them out.
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now for the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Running right through it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues.
Yeah, I don't believe it, though.
Games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down.
I know y'all want them niggas to win, but
5 yards is the tally on 1st down.
that shit ain't happening, though.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And
Jacob,
now,
didn't he get the game?
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Burrow steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
I already called timeout. I'm gonna run it again. I'm getting field goal range. I don't need no touchdown.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there.
Jacob, get the game. You tired?
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your
that's
entire
not him,
offense.
Jacob.
But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
If I get this block, it's a TD.
With 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram.
Nope.
Down to the 20,
22nd, nigga.
Heading out of bounds. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage partners. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
If you throw, yo, man, if you throw another bomb, yo, I'll be highly upset, man. I'm rushing. I don't even care. I'm rushing.
Final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Yep. Don't come back over here, nigga.
Drive comes up empty.